Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video. Yet again, my dad has set me the task to fix something for him on his property. It's actually his Mack truck. The dump truck section of the truck has a big lever on the side of it, so when that tailgate swings open and then closes, it rolls over at the top and then locks a pin in at the top. The part that I'm going to be fixing was made out of some sort of thin flat bar, and it just has bent over time. When that pin gets loaded at the top and then someone tries to really force it without the tailgate being fully closed, it gets all distorted and then it's all out of shape from that point on. So I've brought it home from my dad's and it's just behind me on the table. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the original part as a template, and then I'm gonna replace it with a bit of flat bar that copies the shape that it already is, but it will be at least 8 millimeters thick. So it'll be a lot stronger and it'll be able to handle those forces that it's put under to then latch that gate when it's fully closed. So I'll take you over behind me to show you what it is and then we'll get started. All right, guys, so as you can see, this is the part that I was talking about. This is the top section that locks over the pin at the top of the tailgate. I'll insert a clip in just a moment of what I'm talking about, but what happens is when that is rolled backwards, that allows the pin to slide out and then the tailgate will swing open on the truck. Once it's closed, the pin then goes back under there, and then you grab this section here and you roll it back and lock it in. But what's happened over time is that it's bent here because it is quite thin. I would say that's probably maybe 5 mil or less, and under a lot of force when you're pushing that really hard, it tends to want to bend at the very end because of that leverage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jig it up on the table and then make sure that I've got this section locked into position and then this section locked into position here, because that is crucial. That is where the pin goes when it comes fully closed and slides over, and then a locking pin goes in so it can't come off. So I'm gonna use this as a template and then we're gonna remake it. Alright guys, so that is a wrap for today's video. What an absolute mission. My dad is super stoked with the part that I made for him for his truck. It was just a replacement part for the part that he already had, but as you could see earlier in the video, it was bent. I did straighten it out before I started filming the video because I needed to use it as a template to lay down onto the new bit of metal and then be able to drill the holes, bolt it together, and then assure that when I did cut it up, it was going to fit when I took it back over to my dad's place. And I tell you what, it was an absolute nerve-wracking thing. When I drove over there, I stood up on that ladder and I put it on, and when I swung it down, it did align with the lower pin, so that was an absolute win. So he is stoked with that, like I said before, and I didn't bother painting it because I was under a lot of pressure to get it done in just 2 nights, and with it being nighttime, the paint was never going to dry. So he's happy with how it is. He'll just use it tomorrow when he takes it to work, and then when he gets time, he'll just take it back off and then paint it. So thank you so much for sticking around to the end. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you like. No pressure, but it's something that you can do for free, and it helps the channel grow a lot. So, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one. To a brand new video, blah, blah, blah. Has set me the task to forces that are put it, be able to handle those forces that are put. Alright guys, so that is a wrap for today's video, blah, blah. Today's video, I got up the bar, blah, 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 blah. So it really feels like it really feels like maybe I am doing the right and 2 days I got home from super stoked with the part that I made for him. Oh, for sake.